consider it a surprise. I'm delighted to be here. I was visiting with some of your congressmen. I heard about the rally. I came directly to the rally in order to stand in solidarity with all those who care about morality, who care about justice. As I've always said, I come to the support of Israel not simply because it's a Jewish cause, but because it is a just cause. And if it is a just cause, it deserves the support of all people, all men and women of goodwill, wherever they are. Because when you stand for Israel, you stand for justice, you stand for everything we care about, wherever we are. And I want to close with just one point with regard to Hamas. We keep reading in the media where Hamas is referred to as a group of militants. It is not a group of militants. It is an organization, in effect, a government that is recognized by the United States, by Canada, by the European Union as being a terrorist entity, and more than that. And it is more than just a terrorist entity. I hate to say this, but Hamas is almost the only, certainly the only government, certainly the only entity anywhere in the world today, which is a manifestation of genocidal anti-Semitism. These are not words that I use lightly or easily, but there are no other words to describe the toxic convergence of the advocacy by Hamas in its own charter of the advocacy of the most horrific of crimes, namely genocide, embedded in the most virulent of hatreds, namely anti-Semitism, and using terrorism as an instrument to support that genocidal anti-Semitism. And that is why what we are witnessing day after day are Hamas committing not just terrorist acts, but war crimes and crimes against humanity in their intentional targeting of innocent civilians in Israel and in their malicious shielding of their own civilians beyond civilian structures that launch these bombs. So I say, all of us who care about justice, who care about truth, who care about morality, we stand with Israel because thereby we stand for justice. Thank you.
As we wait, we're going to unite in song. Rabbi Topolovsky.
Can't shout over them, but we can sing. Let's sing together. Let's hear all voices.
Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent, call for peace in the Middle East. Hey Trent.
You should give them water. It's a nice dress, then they drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to have the Congressman Trent Frank, Republican from Arizona. along with Eliot Engel of New York. He co-chairs the Congressional Israeli Allies Caucus, is a ranking Republican member of the House Armed Services Committee, and a passionate and stalwart supporter of the Senate of Israel, Congressman Price.
Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent.
As we
Call
speak
for peace in the Middle
today,
East, Jay Trent.
from Hamas
Call for peace in the Middle East,
falling
Jay
on
Trent.
the children
Call
of
for peace in
Israel.
the Middle
And
East,
there are
Jay
people
Trent.
behind me and people
Call
all
for
over the
peace
world
in the
that
Middle
are
East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent.
If they would
Call for
protect
peace
their
in the
own
Middle
children,
East,
as
Jay
much
Trent.
as Israel protects their own children, we would have a chance for peace. The best hope for peace in the Middle East is for Hamas and the terrorist groups of the world to understand that Israel is here to stay forever.
Call for peace for the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent.
You know, we
Call
all
for
talk
peace in the
about
Middle
how
East,
important
Jay Trent.
America is to
Call for
Israel.
peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent.
One of the great things that we overlook is how important Israel is to America.
Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East.
I hear people say, well, Israel should practice restraint.
Peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent. Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay
It's
Trent.
also time.
Call for peace in the Middle East, Jay Trent.
We'll stand
Call
up
for
and find
peace in the
our
Middle
time.
East, Jay
What
Trent.
is happening
Trent,
in
ask
Israel?
for stopping the bombing. Trent, ask them to stop the bombing and stop the hate. Trent, thanks. Ask them to stop the bombing, stop the hate. Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent. Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent. Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent.
May find themselves in a place where freedom no longer exists. And I want you to know that I believe with all of my heart.
Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent. 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 Stop the bombing, stop the hate. Hey Trent. Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent. Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent. Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent. Stop the hate, hey Trent. Stop the bombing, stop the hate, hey Trent. Stop the bombing, stop the hate. Hey Arizona, stop the bombing, stop the hate. Arizona, stop the bombing, stop the hate, Arizona. Stop the bombing, stop the hate.